Hey there, in this video I'm going to cover basics of Google Sheets. So let's begin. On the top left corner we have Google Sheets logo. If you click on it, it will take you to the Sheets home where you can see all of your spreadsheets. By default, name of spreadsheet is Untitled Spreadsheet. You can click on it to change it and then give the name you want. Then click elsewhere or press enter. You can see that it is saving by default to Google Drive. That means you don't have to save it, it will be saved automatically on the Google Drive as soon as you make any change. If you want to change the folder in which this file is stored on the Google Drive, then you can click here and change the folder. From the file menu, you can create a new spreadsheet or choose one of the templates. You can open Excel file from your computer, you can upload from here, or you can select one of the spreadsheets from your drive. You can upload .xlsx file or .csv file. Similarly, you can download this file as .xlsx and .csv and other formats. There is a version history. You can see version history by clicking here, or you can click also here. You can see all the changes. You can restore any version at any time. If you want to delete this file, just click here, move to trash, and this spreadsheet will be deleted. You can also add this spreadsheet to email by clicking here. If you want to work on this spreadsheet offline, then you can click here, make available offline, so that you can work on it without internet connection. Okay, so in spreadsheet we have columns and rows. Columns starts from A, B, C, D. Rows starts from 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to select a whole column, then you can click on the letter. I have clicked here on the letter B and it has selected whole B column. Similarly, to select a row, click on the number. Intersection of row and a column is called as a cell. So this rectangular box is called as a cell. When you select more than one cell, then it is a range. If you want to select all the cells, then you can click here. Okay, you can see that here we have a name box. So whenever you click on any cell, it will tell you what is the address. This is C4, that means C column 4th row. If I click here, now it is saying B8. If I click here, E8. You can click here and type an address, let's say C5, and press enter. It will take you to the C5. Here we have formula bar. Once you have selected a cell, you can click here to type in the cell, or you can also start typing directly once you select a cell like this, or you can also double click on the cell to type. Typing from formula bar is helpful when you have a large formula. You can drag this below like this so that you can see your whole formula when it is a large formula. Down here you can see sheet 1. So sheet 1 is the name of the sheet right now I am in. You can add multiple sheets. So let's add a sheet by clicking here. You can click on this plus icon. So now we have 2 sheets. So each sheet can be used for different purposes. So let's say I want to add data of teachers in this sheet. So I will just rename it by double clicking on it, and I will double click on it and rename it to student. So I want to store student names over here and teacher names in this sheet. So sheets help you to organize your data. You can store different data in different sheets. By clicking here, you can see all of your sheets. Click on the triangle next to the sheet and you can duplicate your sheet. So it will be called as copy of student. Again, you can double click to change its name. If you want to delete it, click here and press delete. So it will be deleted. Also, you can protect your sheet, hide your sheet, or change the color of your sheet. It will be easier to recognize if you color code your sheets. Okay, now let's delete this sheet. Before I type something in this sheet, let's zoom it. From here you can change the zoom level. Right now it is 100%, that is default. Let's change it to 150% so that you can see it properly. Now I can type. Now you can select all the data and then go here to change the alignment. We will align this to center so that it will look good, and we will apply borders from here, all borders. Now if you want to add alternative colors to your data, so you can go to the format, alternating colors. Okay, now you can select the style and click on done. As you can see, it has automatically recognized the range. Okay, you can also select by clicking here, and then you can select this range if you want. Okay, now click on done and the alternative colors will be applied. Now if you want to make your text bold, you can do it so by clicking here, or italic, strike through. Let's change the text color by clicking here, and background color from here. You can also add filters by clicking here. You can see create a filter. So click on it and filters will be added. By clicking on the filter, you can sort your data. Let's sort it Z to A, and you can filter and keep specific values, and click here again to remove it. See, it is saving automatically. Select the numbers in your data, and you can see that here at the bottom it is showing sum 6, that is sum of these numbers is 6. Click on it and you will see average, mean, max, count. You can change to average if you want, or you can change to count. When you select texts, cell with texts, then by default it will show you count 3, that is 3 cells. Click on this explore button. Explore button will suggest you charts and formatting. So here it has suggested these charts. If you want to print your spreadsheet, you can do so by clicking on this print button. If you want to add a column in between, then you can right click on it and insert a column to the left or right. Let's add a column to the left. Similarly, you can right click and add a row above or below. Let's add a below. To delete a column, then right click on it and press delete column, and column will be deleted. So when you have duplicate values, you can go to the data and click on remove duplicates and select data has header row, because we have a header, that right, number and name is a header. So click on remove duplicates and duplicates will be removed. 1 duplicate row found and removed. 3 unique rows remain. Okay, if you want to copy formatting, suppose you want to add a new column and you want this formatting, then you can use paint format and select those next cells and the same formatting will be applied. You can also hide this menu, that is this menu. Unhide it again. From view menu you can use full screen mode so that you will see your spreadsheet only. You can press escape button to bring it back to normal. By clicking on the view menu, you can also hide your formula bar and name box, and also you can hide grid lines. Okay, so now it will look like a page, blank page. In the tools menu, we have record macros button. You can also edit a script. In the help menu, you can search for commands. So let's say I am unable to find wrap command. So I will search here wrap and it will show me wrap text clip, that is wrap options. Let's say bold. So you can search commands from here. Also in the help menu, you will find keyboard shortcuts. If you want to collaborate, then you can share this file with your friends and colleagues. Right now it is private only to me. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. See you in the next video.